This is a 4 metre, 6 metre choke balun. Stops your coax going up to the antenna from radiating. If you find you put your antenna up, but first of all you've checked it at low height, 10 feet, and the SWR is perfect at your frequency, and then you stick it up 30 foot and it's 1 meg, 2 meg higher, you know, ladder out, nightmare job. That's because your coax going up to the antenna is acting as is radiating part of the antenna. So you need to make yourself a choke balun. Simple job. You see plenty on the internet. Mine seems to work for me. It's not going to be a 4 metre one, but it will work on 4. I'm taking to 8 to 6 metres, so it definitely will work on 4. It's made out of RG58 type coax, URM 76, better quality than 58, but you can use RG58. It's only a short. You don't struggle to make one out of RG213, trust me. Nightmare job, another nightmare job. It won't make much difference to your antenna loss using this type of coax for your antenna. From the choke then, yeah, 213, definitely, you've got to. But you can make it the choke balun out of RG58. Mine is URM 76. What you need is this. Just the right size, about 2 inches, inch and a half, and it just fits on there nice. If you just wanted to make a 4 metre one, it would be about 8 turns around here. That would be a half wave on 4. Half wave length of coax on 4. 8 turns. 11 turns will get you 6. But if you do 6, 11 turns, it will work on 4 as well. So it's 11 turns around this little can using super glue, not tie wraps. Tie wraps just squeeze the dielectric and change everything. You have to take your time. A bit of super glue here, but wind it first, hold it tight. You may have to hold it to squeeze it a little bit while the super glue just starts to tack a few of the coils, the turns, and then you can release it and then start to go around it with the super glue and holding it for a few minutes. Once it's made, you can then put maybe tie wraps around it, because you're going to put tie wraps anyway to hold it to the boom, aren't you? But you don't have to squeeze it, just as long as it doesn't move around. Don't squeeze it. You don't need to squeeze it. So 11 turns around here. I've decided to just do a couple of turns first. Leave yourself about 8 inches free, but just a couple of turns first. Just drop yourself. Of course you're going to have to keep it nice and tight. Drop yourself some super glue, it's cheap enough, in there. It won't stick to that tin, that container. If it does, it'll soon break when you twist it round, push it down. One good thing about this is it's got smooth ends, look, and you can soon slip it off. There's nothing jagged, not like a baked bean tin with an edge on it. This is a smooth rounded edge, and once you've done it, you just work it off. It'd be nice and tight, but you would work it off a little bit at a time, and it'd be a super job. Right, so that's done. I'm going to slip now. You see, it's still free and easy. I did actually slip it off and put it into a small vice and just squeezed a little bit just to hold it, because it's red hot outside and I've got other jobs outside I'm doing. So while that was just going off, it's not as good as what was it called? I did buy some, only 39 pence. But I bought this because they didn't have the other one, and it's not so fast acting. Your fingers stick to it okay instantly, and you got to be very careful. Trust me, you have. Don't get it on your fingers and start wiping your eyes, because once it starts sticking to the bottle, any big job, nightmare, another nightmare. So right, time to wind. I mean, I've got loads of coax on the end of this, so I don't really want to be just winding the coax and holding the can. The can needs to be wound onto the coax. Just hold the coax taut. Don't twist it. Maybe only put a few more turns on, and then you haven't got a mega lot to hold. Especially with this glue, it doesn't seem to be so fast acting, only on skin. See in a bit. You can see it just blobbing in there, in the gaps, and then just put a bit of pressure on it with your hands, just to pull it in a little bit. On a day like this, it won't take long. So what's that? 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh, 3 to go. Do it nice and steady. You don't have to squeeze the life out of the coax, and you won't lose much on this type, just for this Balun. You couldn't get this many turns on 213. Plus it's so small, narrow circumference, a couple of tie wraps together will soon fix it to your boom or whatever. This is for a vertical. I did one yesterday, set it up on the dustbin without this, put this on and my matching section, and shoved it up 35 foot above a tree. Did move one little bit, but in the past I haven't used them. I've only just started using them, to tell you the truth. I know it was a nightmare, another nightmare. Shove it up, you've lost it. Take it down, adjust it, and all it was this. It was a choke Balun you needed, a good one. This seems to work. 6 meters, 11 turns. That's it. 2, 4, 6, 8, something, 11, isn't it? Yeah, my antennas are balanced. Need a matching section. You wouldn't need one on a V2000 or a commercial vertical, but mine are balanced, homebrew. I will put some tie wraps, but just lightly, just to give it some extra support, but it will get them as well when it goes on the antenna, the lower part of the antenna. But I won't be putting it sideways on the boom like this. It will go that way. The boom will be going across, so that I'm giving them support, pulling them slightly towards the boom or the antenna bottom. not this way, because all you're going to do is just upset and pull them apart. Can you hear those chickens? And you know they're not in my garden. No, it's not Bulgaria either. You think you can do that, and then you gradually push it off nice and gently. You don't want to waste all that hard work, do you? Works well. Cut yourself just enough what you need at the end. That's all I need at the top part, or maybe even less than that. Use whatever connectors you want to use. See you later. Just to show you what it's like when it's off. There it is. Nice and neat, isn't it? So your boom or your pole will go this way, so that you're pulling the coax into that, not like this. And then the tie wraps through the centre. We'll pull it apart. It's got to be like that, all nice and even, tweaking on the tie wraps, but don't squeeze the coax together.